Do you ever feel like your anger controls you? Maybe you snap at the people you love. Maybe the smallest thing sets you off. Another driver cuts you up. Your partner leaves their shoes in the doorway. A co-worker interrupts you. And suddenly it feels like a fire has taken over your whole body. And afterwards you wonder, why did I get so angry? Because deep down you know, it wasn't really about the shoes, or the traffic, or the co-worker. It was something deeper. Today, I want to show exactly where that anger comes from, why it feels so explosive, and how you can finally release it before it controls you. This isn't about ignoring anger or pretending to be calm. It's about understanding it, healing it, and transforming it into peace. Stay with me until the end, and I'll guide you through a simple 5-step tool that can change the way you experience anger forever. Anger is one of the most misunderstood emotions. Most of us think it's caused by someone else, the person who triggered us. But anger almost never begins in the moment we think it does. It builds quietly inside us, drop by drop, like a glass of water slowly filling up. Every time we feel dismissed, unheard, disrespected, or powerless, another drop, and eventually the glass becomes so full that even the tiniest drop makes it spill over. That's why you might explode over something small, while the real cause is the unexpressed, unhealed anger that's been building for days, months, even years. We learn ways of coping with anger. Some of us suppress it, pushing it down, pretending we're fine. Others project it, lashing out at the nearest target. Some release it through passive aggression, in silence or sarcasm. But no matter how we cope, the anger doesn't disappear. It stays in the glass, waiting for the next drop. And if we don't release it, the glass will always overflow, often at the smallest, most unexpected moment. Imagine this: you've had a long, draining day. At work, you swallow irritation in meetings. You bite your tongue with a difficult boss. You push through stress, holding it all in. By the time you get home, your glass is already nearly full. Then you see your partner's shoes left in the doorway. Such a small thing, but suddenly you explode. It feels like disrespect, like they don't care, like all your effort has gone unnoticed. But the truth is, it wasn't about the shoes. It was about everything your glass was already carrying. And this is where anger can become a teacher. It may feel like it controls you, but in reality, it's pointing you towards something inside that's ready to be healed. There's a way to release it before it spills over, a way to gently empty the glass. I call this practice the mirror release for anger. It's a 5-step tool designed to help you to understand what's really happening inside, release the other person from your story, and return to peace before anger takes over. So let's walk through the steps together. And as we go, I invite you to bring to mind a recent moment when you felt anger arising. This way, the practice becomes real for you right now. Step 1, recognize. So pause and breathe. Notice the fire in your body, your racing heart, your tight jaw, your mind's urge to react. And then say to yourself, this is my reaction. This is happening inside me. That simple awareness creates space. Instead of being consumed by the anger, you are now the one observing it. You've already taken back the steering wheel. Step 2, identify. Ask yourself, what am I really feeling, and when have I felt like this before? Anger often wears a mask. Underneath it might be sadness, rejection, the fear of being unimportant, or the disappointment of unmet expectations. Maybe what looks like rage is actually the echo of being ignored as a child. Maybe it's the feeling of not being respected at work, Take a moment to sense it. What's beneath your anger right now? Step 3. Release the other from the story. Whisper within, I release you from my story. Because the truth is, the shoes didn't create your anger. The traffic didn't create it. The co-worker didn't create it. They were only the final drop in an already full glass. Releasing them shifts the focus from blame back to where your true healing begins, inside you. Step 4. Own what's yours. Now place a hand on your heart. Take a kind, steady breath. Say, this anger is mine. It has lived in me for a long time, and that's okay. Owning it doesn't mean blaming yourself. It means reclaiming your power. Because when you take responsibility for your anger, you stop being its victim. You become its healer. And in that moment, you can hold the anger with compassion, as if you were comforting a younger version of yourself who once felt exactly this way. Step 5. Surrender. Finally, close your eyes for a moment. Imagine lifting the anger into open palms. With your next long exhale, release it. I surrender this now. May it be healed and transformed. Visualize the anger dissolving into light, the universe receiving it, and returning you to peace. This isn't about forcing yourself to get over it. It's about trusting life to transform pain back into its presence. And that's the mirror release for anger. 5 steps that don't just help in the moment, but gradually empty the glass, so you're not carrying all that old anger anymore. Every outburst, every irritation is an invitation to heal. So the next time you feel the fire rising, pause, breathe. Remember, this anger is not you. It's simply waiting to be seen, loved, and released. Take a few quiet minutes today to practice these steps with a recent moment of anger. Each time you do, the glass becomes a little emptier and peace becomes a little easier. Thank you for being here and for the courage it takes to meet your anger with honesty and compassion. This is the real work of healing, and every time you do it, you step closer to freedom.